It's October 4, 2021, 09:57 UTC plus 3. I didn't make a video on second quarter of 2021 for some reason that I don't know. But anyway, what is on my mind? Time management. I'm having a hard time managing my time. There's a lot of procrastination. In a lot of times, it is hard for me to stay focused. So, with small focus and troubles in managing my time effectively, getting things done seems like a greater challenge. Another thing is my projects. I have a lot of programming projects ahead of me, and it seems like it is something that is even harder for me to do because I just don't have the time. I have to divide my time into attending college, completing college coursework, and maybe some trading, and only after those things I am allowed to take on some work on programming projects. So that's one thing that pressures me into having to manage my time more efficiently and productively. Books. I started reading a book called Shell Options, Volatility and Pricing by Sheldon Adberg. This book specifically explains some of the features of futures and options trading. More specifically, it outlines the theory behind the options, such as Greeks and basic pricing models that are pretty much being present in the context of options and their pricing. Moreover, it explains the basic mechanics of how options contracts are being facilitated and how they actually works. So the basic mechanics behind the options are explained in that book. In the second edition, published in 2014 by Sheldon Adberg. The book is called Options, Volatility and Pricing. I'm also reading Michael Burry's case studies and strategies. So this is a 47-page collection of his trades and letters from 2000 to early 2002. It basically explains pretty much in detail what his strategy was at that time and his reasoning and analysis behind those trades. So it's pretty interesting read. Yeah, it is a pretty interesting read, and one can note that he is a deep value investor. He is buying out of favor securities and shorting overvalued ones. He had a specific method of doing these things, and these case studies provide a good insight into basically what his strategy was and how he managed to execute his trade at that time. Even though this collection is kind of old, I still like it because by its essence, this collection is being basically a heavily modified version of Benjamin Graham's principles, principles like value investing and margin of safety and that kind of thing. And it was pretty interesting to me for me to, it was pretty interesting for me to read about this. Now, Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. It occupies a pretty large portion of my mind and of what I think in these days. I developed a specific short-term and long-term strategy for passive trading. Like, I wasn't really engaged in active trading because I think I don't really have much time for this right now. Maybe I will be able to cram some time for getting into active trading using futures, specifically crypto futures. But I've been engaged in these times, more specifically in passive trading, where you're just buying and selling spot tokens. I'm not stopping developing these methods and strategies. And about Bitcoin, I became convinced in August of 2021 that there's going to be a major crash in Bitcoin. I stated this openly that I think there's going to be a major crash. I stated this in first half of September of 2021, and I stated this again in the middle of September 2021. I'm going to say this is not a financial advice. Bitcoin, it is going down. It is going down to at least 25k by April 2022. It may even go down to 23k. This is due to quadrennial halving cycles and its effect on behavior of Bitcoin market and essential cryptocurrency market. We are at the end of third Bitcoin hype. More specifically, we are at the end of a second wave after the all-time high of this current hype. There's going to be a third wave before the price will reach the lowest point after the all-time high of the current hype. There's going to be a third wave before the price will reach the lowest point after the last hype. The price will supposedly do this in April 2022. I believe that after that month there's going to be what's called a crypto winter, a period of low volatility in the cryptocurrency market. There are also going to be hypes in Bitcoin, specifically in 2025 and 2029. The ratio of all-time high of a current hype to the ratio to the all-time high of a previous hype is going to decrease, and the general volatility in cryptocurrency market is generally going to be lower and decreasing over the upcoming years. If you want to be a Bitcoin trader, this is your chance of not missing out on the volatility it has right now. What else? I don't really know right now. I don't know. And I gotta go. I I have to fix my things.